I just got done listening to Give Me Something to Believe In by Poison. What a great song that is. Anyway, I was watching the Animal Channel this morning, and I wanted to tell you guys how I learned a ton about why we fight, the different species, the reasons for the different social structures of a bunch of different species, how humans, if you're out there on your own, you're not the dominant species. We're not the dominant species. Other animals could tear us apart one by one, but we win usually because of our tactics. Nature's law is the mindset of nature. I want to question it because we've been saying, we got to follow nature's law, and we look at nature and we see, it's kill or be killed. Or if I want my bloodline to go on, I've got to take over another pride or get it, I got to do what I got to do to mate, keep my genes going on. Oh my God, what the queen bees do to the other bees, it's just horrible. And I think this is why we have evolved to be the dominant species on the planet, because we were meant to shepherd the animals, let's just say. That what we learn we can apply to make everybody's lives easier, not just humans, but other species too. And we're starting to see lots of evidence now of interspecies playing with each other, having fun, being friendly to each other, not killing each other. And we see it among the same species where they'll play and then later they'll fight each other. And why does all this happen? It's basically mating rights they feel they have. In other words, hey, I gotta have my bloodline go on, or otherwise, no, I gotta have my own kids. And there's only so much food, and I gotta get my share, so I gotta eat you because you're my food, or I gotta kill you and prevent you from eating the food that comes in my area that I want to eat because I don't like the way you taste. Period. That's what lions do to hyenas. They'll just fucking kill it and drag it away and let it rot, and then eat the prey they want to eat. But they keep the hyenas from eating their food. It's like a battleground for who's going to get the resources. And that's pretty much what we've taken to the world over oil. It's resources, however you want to look at it. Whatever it is we feel we're entitled to, or we deserve, and it's our right, and if we don't do it, somebody else is going to take it. I was told this one time too by a Mormon. He had like 8 wives, 8 women or some shit, 6 kids, I don't know, something like that. Lots of kids. And who doesn't want to be able to mate, right? If you're Leo like me, you fucking want to mate. And it always questioned me because I was leading a department or a group, what do you want to call it, when I was working at UPS mailbox, etc. And I was appointed to a position where I was going to be leading a new team. And suddenly I'm the new guy, and everybody's going to be reporting to me, even though they've been there reporting to somebody else. And I tried my best to make this democracy type thing. And there was some catfighting that was going on, and one of the guys told me, he goes, well, if you don't step up and be the leader, someone else is going to do it. Okay. So, and basically we're seeing a lot of times the clan will die without a good leader. That species will go extinct, or something will go where that. So is it somebody's right to survive? Is it your right to fucking be the dominant species and dominate others and take a mate, and who gives a fuck as long as your genes are going on? In nature, it's basically what it is. Elephants will win a fucking battle that took them 4 days to take over the other male, and they'll mate with a 13-year-old elephant, baby, it looks like. But there's no, some species, they show their heart, the baboons, the bleeding heart baboons, the females, their heart changes color when it's time for them to mate, or they're ready to mate. And so one of the species, I forget which one, will be like, he'll have a harem. I think it's the baboons. They'll have a harem. Like 12 wives this guy's got. And he mates with all his women. And then one a male will come along to challenge him. Hey, I want to mate too, And he might be stronger than the older guy. You know, the one that's been with the 12 females for a lot of time. But the 12 females in this group watch this battle occur, and the young baboon wins, and the old baboon gets pushed off. He gets so the new guy comes along, and the females, he warned the young guy, don't fuck with me. But sure enough, the young guy fucked with him, and he was able to battle him and take on the old guy and push the old guy out. But his women came fucking, they didn't want the new guy. They said, fuck off, dude. And they came to the older dude's behalf on his side, and told the young guy, they all like snared their fucking teeth at him anytime he came around. Like, I'll fucking bite you, you come near me, said all the women that were in his harem. So that's one way it happens, right? That things like this happen. Well, we gotta get to the point, there's other ways things happen where the winner of that duel wins the women. Okay, but let's question all these things. Do we really have to go to this extreme to be able to mate? And is it only the best genes that we want going on to survive? What about the rights of those that aren't the best genes? Aren't there rights of those people? Let's just say there's who says one gene's the best? But anyway, maybe we need to start rethinking natural law too. Because if we're just mimicking nature, we didn't improvise. We didn't invent anything new. We're just fucking playing the same game that's been playing for centuries, decades, millennia. And just keep fucking fighting each other and killing each other. You know, poor Cain and Abel, there's this one where the dogs... not the dogs, they're meerkats? No, birds. The parent bird is only capable of raising one chick in this scenario, and only has the resources and ability to make one be able to live. The other one's gonna perish. It's like an insurance policy, they say. Well, it's a Cain and Abel story. The firstborn kills the younger one, or forces it out, and the younger one, mom stays out of it and just lets it fucking be. And of course it dies, the little one, Cain and Abel. Ruthless decision, but hey, it's them or me, right? But if others came to the aid of the younger chick, like humans, then it wouldn't be a whatever. And so the best gene doesn't go on, the survival gene, the oldest firstborn, whatever. Secondborn is murdered. No, secondborn is taken on by another species, and they become not the ruthless killer. I'd rather die than kill my brother kind of mentality. And so there's a change of camps here, different mindsets. Are we going to continue to do Cain and Abel and fucking kill our brother? Or are we going to... I mean, look at everybody. They're our neighbors, right? Let's say they're all one big family. In order to mate with somebody, does that mean you have to kill your brother to fucking do it? Or in order to feed another, do you have to kill your brother to do it? Well, we're evolving, right, to loving society where we used to hunt and gather. Now we don't hunt and gather so much, or yeah, we don't really, most of us aren't, but we've learned to farm, so we don't have to hunt our food anymore. And we got great recipes. Italians make some of the best fucking food you ever had in your life. Some great French dishes. I've had food from all over the place, and a lot of them surprisingly aren't meat based and not from a kill of a living mobile being. Potato salad, fucking out of this world. Bruno's square with extra sauce, out of this world. Pizza, right? Stir fry, some of the greatest tasting fucking meals. Chinese food, like rice. Oh my god, they make the best fucking rice. Anyway, as you can see, we got great recipes, and when I was in high school, I made a list of all the best fucking tasting foods. Why don't we learn how to teach the prey below us that we've been eating to learn how to eat off of farming? They've been eating each other for eons, but we've seen that they can start playing with each other, and if we can automate food supply, it's pretty much what my dog was like so loyal because you're always fed by you, right? Come to you for food. Mom will take care of you. Other species, you got mom takes back. The rule of that tribe is the meerkat tribe. The mother cat is the only one allowed to have babies. Well, one of the daughters gets pregnant by, you know, a little ladies man comes into the thing and sees what's going on and wants to mate. So he's got a right to put on his gene, pass on his genes, he feels. And so while she's babysitting, he comes along and they mate and she gets pregnant, and the daughter's now becomes the enemy of the fucking mother, because she's like, no, you can't have babies. I need you to go the fuck out of here, because your baby could take other resources that I don't want to take away from my babies. Something like that. So this baby goes off, the daughter goes off, has the babies, and can't survive. She loses them and then comes back to the thing. Now her kids aren't a drain on the clan, so the mother lets her back in and it survives. I don't know where I'm going with all this, but if we just rethink, if we become farmers, let's just get smarter at farming. And we can find solutions to all these desires and wants and rights that we think we all have. The beliefs of the animals, we just adopt them as our beliefs, it seems. Why don't we start rethinking that and find a way that maybe, if we really want peace on Earth, that would be no killing of anybody, and that means animals too. Let's teach these animals, because we're the dominant species right now, because we're one of the smartest species, right? Maybe the dolphins are smarter, but elephants are really fucking smart. We can take the best of each species. Start watching the NatGeo on Xfinity channel in wee hours in the morning, or record it. I just saw it last night. This morning it blew me away with what I learned in an hour or two of watching how nature works. This guy got in a lion in a cage. He put himself in a glass box in a lion's den to see what would happen, how they feed and all this shit. Oh my god, it's amazing how fast and how strong lions are. And buffalo too. Buffalo, they stand up to the lions. The buffalo, they basically steamroll a pride of lions that is trying to come after their mating females and their calves. It's amazing, and they all come to bat, one for all for one. In that case, like the old bull that kind of runs the whole group, leads the group. He gets ambushed one day when he's out on his own by like a pack of 8 lions, and all the fucking all the other buffalo come to his fucking aid, and they're like. There's like a battle line drawn on the river, and a buffalo, they're gonna survive because they pushed back all those fuckers, and they saved the big buffalo. They saved his ass. He had 6 of them on. He was down. He was done. But they came to his aid, and that's kind of what we kind of need to do now. You know, the system. Let's just steamroll the fucking system. You know, let's blame it on the system. Aliens from outer space brainwashed us. Let's fucking fix it. Let's take back our country. Let's take back our freedom. Let's take back farming, you know? SlingTV, by the way, I just saw for $20 a month. It looks like you can have on-demand TV and take back, as I said, take back TV. Yeah, SlingTV.com. Go check it out. Heard good things about it so far from a commercial. Sometimes TV's good. Later.